Men in Black can order as much champagne as they want to celebrate their long weekend box office blowout. As far as I'm concerned, their only accomplishment was managing to barely outsell a movie that had already been in theaters for about a solid month. In my book, the more distinguished victory was that the Avengers still held second place, going up against Battleship that couldn't have been too difficult. So with the top story still being the runaway success of Earth's Mightiest Heroes and trends in the movie industry being inescapably mimetic, the number one question every studio is going to have for their executives is probably, where's our Avengers? As sole owners of Detective Comics intellectual property, Warner Brothers is probably the frontrunner, and the fact we haven't gotten a Justice League film yet is laughable in a very tragic way. Still, I plan to cover the WBJLA how-to in a future episode. Right now, I'm here to discuss the less likely, though no more badass possibility, of a movie continuity based on a different property. It just so happens is also owned by Warner Brothers. How about a new Mortal Kombat movie? This is IMEO episode 25, Combatants Assemble. But there was already an MK movie, and by today's standards, it doesn't really hold up, I can hear you saying. That's true, but I'm not talking about making a standalone Mortal Kombat. I'm suggesting that they plan Mortal Kombat as an end run to a host of huge summer blockbusters starring the eponymous heroes and villains of the first Mortal Kombat game. You could start things off with a heavy-hitting kung fu flick starring Liu Kang. It could explain how his tribe was demoralized and diminished by the Mortal Kombat tournaments, and years later returns from America only to discover that the entire order has been exterminated and that he is being hunted down. Events would escalate, leading to a climactic showdown against the Outworld's chief assassin, the mysterious and dangerous ninja known only as Scorpion. Next, a gritty run-and-gun cop drama following Special Agents Jax and Sonya Blade as they chase down a notorious gun smuggler and multi-murderer who goes by the name of Kano. After following a trail of blood and shells, Sonya discovers that not only did Kano murder her former partner, but he also did so on orders, and the man who delivered those orders will be holding a martial arts tournament. She assumes as a front for drugs and arms dealing. Against her better judgment and the protestations of Jax, Sonya heads for the tournament to find justice or revenge, whichever comes first. We'll take a step back after that and tell the mythic supernatural tale of two ninjas forever destined to cross paths with disastrously violent results. That's right, the Sub-Zero movie. No prizes for guessing who his adversary is. This would be the equivalent of Thor. Larger-than-life warriors, arch motivations, magic and mysticism galore. It would end with the gods imprisoning Sub-Zero for being a danger to the world. They mean to imprison Scorpion as well, but a powerful evil force is concealing him. They agree to send the youngest god, Raiden, to find the source of the evil. The Johnny Cage movie would feature the titular hero as a martial arts Hollywood wunderkind, but as time has worn on, he has fallen out of favor. In response to this, Mr. Cage's agent works tirelessly and lands him the dream role of his career, an adaptation of Sonya Blade's mysterious disappearance, and he will be playing Sonya's murdered partner. Johnny eagerly accepts, but after dodging multiple attempts against his life on set, he begins digging behind the scenes, only to discover a conspiracy far exceeding his wildest imagining. Realizing he is out of his depths, the quick-talking, hard-hitting rogue teams up with Sonya's former partner, Jax. Eventually, the trail leads where it always does, to the Mortal Kombat tournament, and Cage dives in head first. The pieces are set, and the playing field is ready for them. The heroes meet, and personalities clash on Combat Island, the satanic sanctuary of Shang Tsung, the evil sorcerer whose machinations have led the heroes to what he thinks will be their slaughter. The island is fraught with dangers, and when the group of unlikely allies accidentally release Sub-Zero from his prison, subsequently inviting Scorpion into the fray, all bets are off. They are aided by Raiden in their most desperate hour, but the Thunder God's kindness plays right into the evil sorcerer's hands, as Raiden's favoritism has elected the combatants as the champions of Earthrealm, and having destroyed Liu Kang's order in the subsequent 9 Mortal Kombat tournaments, if Shang Tsung's challenger is defeated, the evil emperor shall enter the Earthrealm. Game over for everybody. Everything comes to a head as the final villain crawls out of the woodwork, a vicious, monstrous ninja creature called Reptile. In the final showdown, Liu Kang takes on Shang Tsung, Sub-Zero battles Scorpion, Raiden takes on Reptile, Sonya battles Kano, and Johnny Cage slugs it out with Goro. In the end, Sonya gets her vengeance, Johnny Cage shadow kicks Goro off a cliff. This is the part where you fall down. Raiden electrocutes Reptile, fatality. Sub-Zero tears out Scorpion's spine, and Liu Kang awakens the dragon within, biting Shang Tsung in half. With the sorcerer destroyed, the island begins to collapse. The combatants flee and reach the shore thanks to a heroic sacrifice by Sub-Zero. They board a ship provided by Raiden. While the ship returns to the world of man, Raiden explains that there will come a time when the Emperor will try once more to enter our world, and when that time comes, the combatants will be needed once more. Sonya and Johnny Cage arrive in LA, but Liu Kang stays on the ship. He says he's going to return home and rebuild the monastery. True to form, the after-credit tease would reveal the big bad of the next flick, Shao Kahn, on his throne of bones, looking none too pleased about the failure of his lieutenant. So that would be the plan. 4 flicks leading to a super flick. As for the director, I'm thinking either someone who understands stylistic design like Tarsem Singh, or someone who understands ultra-violence like Tarantino. And for the love of Raiden, it needs to have an R rating. Blood, guts, and gore galore. What do you think? Yes? No? Maybe so? Drop a comment, let me know. After all, this is just my ignoble opinion.
Subscribe.
Thank you, Subscribosaur.